Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Just filming another cash stuffing video for you guys this week. So as usual, we'll start with the cash count. So we've got 100, 200, 300 in beautiful green bills. So we've got 350, 4, 450, 5, 550 in yellow notes. 570, 590, 610, 630, 650, 670, 680, 690, 695, 700. So we are cash stuffing $700 this week, and we're probably going to have a casual chat whilst I do the cash stuffing this week. So let's start with our rollover. This week I have a lot in rollover for grocery shopping because I am going to be traveling this week, so I don't need that much in my fridge. I'm trying to use up what I have. I basically just did a little top-up shop for like veggies and fruits, so that is why I have a whole whopping $50 left in rollover for groceries. So let's just count how much we are accumulating in our rollover. So we've got 100, 150, 170, 180, 190. So I've got $190 in rollover for groceries, which is great because every time I go to Costco, it's usually a big bill. Or even when I do my little stockpiling hauls, $200 kind of goes a long way when I'm trying to fill up my stockpile pantry. So I'm happy with that. And then fun money, we've spent it all. If you watch my grocery hauls, you would see a lot of the small Asian grocery hauls that I've done in my major grocery haul. Those little bits and pieces that I bought, the little fun items, would have come out of my fun money. Transport, I used all of it up as well. So, although I'm probably not going to spend any money in the grocery shopping budget this week, because when you guys see this video, I'm probably already going to be in New Zealand. I'm still going to stuff the envelopes though, that way I'm back on track and I can just spend as per usual when I return to Sydney. So I have $70 in my grocery shopping budget, and when I return back to Sydney, I'm probably going to use up the majority of this little budget here because I will need to buy a lot of fresh fruit and veg when I'm back because there won't be anything left in the fridge. Fun money, we're still going to put in $100 as usual. So we'll pop that one in. Have you guys planned any trips for Christmas, or even if you're planning to go just before Christmas? I like to go just before Christmas because I find things are cheaper, and you also avoid, I guess, the peak of school holidays and the Christmas festive season. If you're flying out during Christmas, it would cost an arm and a leg. Transport, we're going to slide in $50. Actually, for transport, we're going to put in $70 because I will be coming back from the airport. And when you're coming back from the airport, the train costs a little bit more. So I'm going to stuff $70 for transport. I think it's like $20, maybe even more, to catch the train from the airport to like the city rails or like Central and stuff, because the airport charges their own fee on top of the Opal fee from memory. Pet care, I won't need to stuff because I think I have quite a bit in here, and my pet has had all of his vaccines for the year and he's pretty stocked up with food as well because I still have like $270. That will probably be a portion for his Christmas budget, his Christmas dinner, and probably some toys. And I'll probably still have a lot of leftover money in pet care, so I won't need to stuff that. I'm not sure if I'm just going to empty out all of the cash stuffing binders for the new year, or if I'm just going to roll over if I have excess funds. Haven't quite decided yet. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Investment property, we are going to put in $200. So let's see. I think the target for investment was $2,000. Yeah, $2,000. So let's see how much we have in here. 1,000, 1,500, 1,700, 1,900, and because I am putting in 200, I'm going to be over. But let me explain to you why I'm going to put a little bit more than needed, because inflation is crazy. So I don't know if my investment expenses for my landlord insurance is going to go up like a lot. So that's why I'm going to put a buffer in. But I'm going to see if I can concise these little placeholders down. So we've got 1,500, 1,700, 1,900, 2,100. What I am going to do is pull out my $1,000 placeholder from Adventures. Can you guys see here? I'm going to pull this one out because I am going to be flying soon. I will need to withdraw this money from the bank to convert into the correct currency. So I'm going to take this out, $1,000, and leave that empty. So I'll just move this out. So that way I can hopefully concise all of this down. So we've got 1,500, 1,700, 1,900, 2,000. So this should equal 1,000, 500, 700, 900, 1,000. So we'll take this out, pop that to the side, and put in two $1,000 placeholders. Beautiful. And then I will take out a $100 placeholder so I can use this cash for next week's cash stuffing. So 2,100. Okay. So I'm going to leave the placeholders in there, but I'm probably going to flip this around so I know it's fully funded. So just saves a bit of confusion. So I'm going to be flying to New Zealand, for those who don't know. Very excited. I haven't been there before. It's more so just a relaxing trip because I think New Zealand's a pretty easy cruisy country. There's not much things to do in terms of activity wise, I believe. Let me know down in the comments if I'm wrong. But I think when I went to Tokyo, it was a pretty hectic holiday. There was a lot of things to do. There was a lot of walking. So my partner and I wanted our next trip to be a little bit more relaxing. Investment maintenance, we're probably going to skip this week. Other investment expenses fully funded. Car expenses, we'll have $130 this week. $30 and $100. Okay, so $130. I don't remember how much was in here, but the car needed $2,500. Actually, what I'm gonna do is pull this out and tick off my landlord insurance. Yay, that has been achieved. One less thing to worry about. So I just need to worry about the car really as the next thing, because gifts are fine because I've already done most of my gift shopping. So whatever's left in the envelope will be the remainder of my budget. I will need to amp this number up for next year though, because I don't think this was accurate. I'm pretty sure I stuffed more than 800 in that envelope this year. It's just a little bit hard for me to track that because I spent every few months. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. So car expenses, let's see. Oh, this envelope was already open. I think it's pretty chilly down in New Zealand at the moment, so I've got to pack a lot of warm clothes. So we've got 2,000, 2,250, 350, 380. So I made some new placeholders which I can replace. Take out the 100, slide in the 100 placeholder. So we've got 2,380. I don't do $30 placeholders, so we're probably just gonna have to leave the 30 in there. So I am well on track, guys. Super excited for that. Okay. Maintenance, we are going to slide in a cheeky $5 note this week because I've been avoiding this one for way too long. So we'll need to stuff that. So we've got 125 now. I know it's only $5, but it's better than nothing. So we're going to slide that one in. I'm actually curious to know, those who watch my cash stuffing videos, do you guys cash stuff as well? Or do you just enjoy watching like cash stuffing videos? Because I know before I actually started doing cash stuffing, I was watching people do cash stuffing because I just enjoyed watching them. And then I couldn't help myself. I started participating in the budgeting trend as well. Accounting fees. I think I'm going to skip this week, but I will need to get a move on with this one when I return back to Sydney. So I am going to just switch the binders out to the second one. Now, self-love. I spent some of my money from self-love this week. I actually bought a top. So I took out $30 from here. So I have $20, $30, $35, $40, $45 in self-love. So what I am going to do is put $40 in this week for self-love. So we'll do a quick cash count if I can get myself organized a bit better. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 75, 85. $85 in self-love. Okay, I'll slide this one in. I didn't actually need the top, but I thought the top was quite cute and it's a good summer top. So I did dig into my self-love a little bit. Health is fine. Anniversary is fine. Adventures, I mentioned this before. I took that money out because I need to cash convert from AUD to New Zealand dollars. Weekend away, we are going to leave. Rainy day, we're going to leave. Gifts. Now, I got invited to a birthday party. Generally speaking, I would have already stopped cash stuffing gifts, but because it was like an unexpected party, I'm going to put in an extra $50 into gifts just in case I don't have enough for gift giving. Because let's see how much we have in here. We've got 500, 650. I think that should be more than enough for gifts. It's one of my partner's friends. He's having his birthday party on a boat. So I think that will be when I return, like maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks when I return from New Zealand. So I'll need to buy some gifts for him. Well, my partner and I will probably go 50-50 on his gift. And then buffer for excess. Now this week I actually plan to cash stuff $15 for giving or helping the homeless. But I actually gave someone money on the weekend. I gave 2 different people money on the weekend. So that was about $10. So I'm probably going to skip out on giving the homeless because I already gave some money. So we're just going to leave that. No, sorry. I gave away $10 and $5 each to each person. So I'm going to put in another 5. That makes more sense. 10 plus 5, 15. That's good. Generally, I prefer to not give money. Generally, I prefer to buy food. But I was running late for the occasion I was going to, so I kind of just gave money. So I'll just put in a $5 entry and then a balance of 45. So around Christmas, I'm going to either donate this money or buy food to hand out to the homeless. So we've got a balance of $45 currently. And then the other 30 will be going into my buffer for my excess. So that's just in case I go over budget for bills for whatever reason. I mean, expenses are so unpredicted lately, so I prefer to have extra. So we've got $100, 20, 40, 50, 60. We've got $160 in my buffer for my excess. The reason why I'm putting a pretty substantial amount in this envelope is because my landlord insurance, my car insurance, all of these big bills are due pretty soon. So if that's over budget, it's probably going to be over by a pretty decent amount. That's why I want to start stuffing for my buffer for excess. And if I don't end up using it, then I'll just pop it into my savings account at the end of the year, or I'll roll it over to the next year. So that pretty much wraps up my cash stuffing video for this week, guys. I will try to upload as per usual whilst I'm on holiday, but if I miss an upload or two, it's probably because I've got some data issues whilst overseas. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.